The next Tales game has finally been revealed. Though it might have not been a secret to some, it is indeed Tales of Xillia. And I've got to be honest, I've always called it Tales of Xillia, but as I've seen more people talk about it, I've seen them say Xillia, so that's what I'm rolling with. But if you like me and really emphasize the X, let me know in the comment section down below. But in today's video, we're going to be talking all about what we can expect from this remaster and see what everyone's thoughts are about this being the next Tales Remastered project. So with that all being said, what is up guys, Jen here, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. If you like the content you are seeing, please hit that like button, and if you want to stick around for some more Tales of content, then you're already in the right place. Just hit that subscribe button. So I'll start off saying, are you happy that the next remastered Tales of game is Xillia? Let me know. I'm excited because this was my first Tales of game and I was hooked. I loved the story. I played as Jude. I'm very excited to play as Miller this time and just see where the road takes me. And I shall address the elephant in the room straight off the bat. I agree that we should be getting Xillia 2 in this package, but we're not. So let's just talk about what we are getting. But before we jump into all of the features that we can expect, let me tell you about our partners at Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is a website where you can get Steam games at incredible prices, and that includes the Tales of games here, and they are really cheap. If you've already got the Tales games that are on the website, have a look around. There's so many other games to pick from, whether it's an RPG, whether it's something retro, or whether it's one of the latest releases, and I can guarantee you that the Tales of Xillia Remastered will also be on the website when the time is right. All you got to do is use my link down below. But not only that, I currently have a monthly giveaway where we have the opportunity to allow you to win any game off the website. All you got to do is click the link down below, click the orange participate button, and then you're in for a chance to win. We do this every month, so it's something to look out for. Not only will you be supporting the channel, but you'll be saving yourself some money. So thanks to Instant Gaming and happy shopping. Hey, it's me, we're back. We're talking about some Tales of Xillia. Again, it was my first Tales game. It's right here, day one edition, and also the beautiful Tales of Xillia 2 Steelbook. So what is new in Tales of Xillia Remastered? Tales of Xillia Remastered will be coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, not Nintendo Switch 2, which is odd, and PC on October 31st. That means we got two Tales of Remastered games in 1 year. The first one being Tales of Grace's F. You can check my review up in the top corner. Really enjoyed that one as well. But we are back with vivid and beautiful graphics. And as you can see here, look, Tales of Xillia, now looking back on it, had this really kind of like grey filter on the game. As you can see, as we just swipe right here, look at the enhancements. It looks really nice. And I'm sure playing this on PS5, which I'm going to be going for here, it's going to look really nice on a 4K monitor at 60 frames per second. We'll go over the specs a little bit later, but you can just see the difference just there. Really nice textures all brought out there, makes things really good. But what else could we be getting? The Grade Shop is available during the first playthrough. So the Grade Shop is available from the start of the first lap of the game with 500 grade to buy out all of the items, much like Tales of Grace's F brought to the table. Purchases effects are automatically set to on, and certain effects can be turned off by selecting the Grade Shop settings from the options menu. Character levels and other data transferred related effects are not accessible during the player's first playthrough. So essentially, these are nice little things that will get us boosts and nice little unlockables, or maybe make the game a little bit harder for those that want the challenge. It's nice to have it straight off the bat, just in case you want to breeze through and witness the story that is Tales of Xillia. Added 50% off the items of the Grade Shop so that you can get more if you want to do that, or you could just leave it and wait for your second playthrough, because we do have dual protagonists. So maybe you want to play one playthrough naturally and then just go all in on the second playthrough. More than 40 original DLC are available. I have some images pop up as we're talking about this, but various original DLCs are implemented into the game. These are various content such as the Legendary Tales series, character costumes and adventure support items, etc. But some of the licensed DLCs are not included in this, which is expected because because those kind of time frames are way past gone and maybe would cost Bandai a lot of money to renew. Autosave function, this is probably one of the best quality of life you can get in a remaster of a game. Enemy encounter toggle function, this does not apply to certain event battles, so obviously story battles ain't gonna happen, but you can turn encounters off. Like Tales of Grace's F that came before it earlier this year, you can see enemies on the map, but as you go through, you kind of walk through them if you've got the encounter setting off. It's here again in Xillia, and I said Xillia, it's old habits, they're still there. Xillia, and you can avoid enemy encounters. There is a retry feature for regular battles, which is nice. If you get defeated, dive straight back in instead of having a game over and loading a save. Subtitles are available for battle scenes, so they introduced this in Tales of Grace's F as well. So you got special dialogue during boss battles and tutorial battles, dialogue during battle results, dialogue during linked arts and mystic arts. There's a dash toggle function. Exploring the overworld, character's run can be changed into a much faster dash at the press of a button. This is nice because when we go back and play some of these PS3 games, especially the Tales games, that bobbing around, that little run is a little bit slow when you look back, so it's nice to have this. Also, if you have the winged boots, your speed will increase even further, so you'll be dashing around the map, getting through this game with ease for those that want to get through and get a new game plus straight on the go. Destination icons, again, Tales of Grace's F. I should imagine this is going to be a trait for all of the Tales remastered games as we get them. Destination icons, just in case you get lost, they are there on the map. There's also exclamation mark icons for sub-events that have been added to the location map and mini-map, so characters who can trigger sub-events when spoken to will display an exclamation mark, which is nice because there's some missables if you don't go around and talk to your party when you're in certain parts of the towns and stuff like that, so it's nice that they are indicated. And they are also have limited events that do go away, also having a hourglass icon accompanying them, so you really don't miss out on all of the story that Tales of Xillia has to offer. They have also added the display of each item on the mini-map and location map, locations for unacquired treasure chests and search bags and search points, they're all there on the mini-map, in addition to all of those that have already been acquired as well, so you don't miss out on anything. They've added automatic skipping of events, so you just go to the options menu, boom. Same with skippable cutscenes and skits, so if you're doing another story playthrough, you can bam, go straight through that with ease, which is all nice quality of life, which you would expect from a remaster like Tales of Xillia. There's new icons added to arts when they have been newly acquired and learnt, as well as things in the store that are new to the store, so you know what you're looking out for. I'm like someone that goes to a shop and I always looked at what they have, and sometimes I forget what the previous shop had, or if the shop has changed as the story has changed, and maybe there's some items that I might miss, because this really helps that out. Added item descriptions for Jet Black Feather trading post items. You can move to the top option in any level in the option. That's really confusing to read, but pressing the appropriate button in the option menu will it automatically take you to the top of the option of any level hierarchy. Same applies to the store. That's confusing, probably really simple. I'm overcomplicating it in my head, but there's that for you. Added a batch selection of bonus materials. So on the material delivery screen, store development, pressing the appropriate button will select all materials that fall under the bonus materials for that store. Added different display of status changes when changing equipment, which is nice. These are all just brilliant quality of life things that are just enhancing the game for sure. Simplified selections, items such as treasure chests. Then there's the added ability to switch camera distance on the map, which is nice. There's near, normal, and far, which is great. We get a bit more of a perspective on some of these beautiful locations in Xillia. Key binding customization features, which is really nice. So shortcut buttons essentially to get to maybe you want to always go to the arts menu without going through the menu. You can probably set that up. Additional volume settings for music, sound effects, voices, animated cutscenes will be adjusted, so you can, if you want to mess around and make sure you hear more of the voice than the music, or vice versa, you can do it all here. Additional voice over language settings, which is nice. You can change between the English and Japanese in the options menu. Correction of typographical errors and omissions. So this is our Japanese only, but it looks like they've fixed a few little things that might have had typos in the original, and some expressions were changed from the original work in consideration of ethics. In light of ethics, we've changed some expressions from the original work, and off the top of my head, the only thing I can think of is bazongas. Maybe there's more things. I've not played Tales of Xillia since I completed it back in the day, but we shall see. There might be a few people out there that are not happy with those kind of changes, which is fine, but it really doesn't affect me. I'm getting to play Tales of Xillia once again, and I'm going to enjoy it. So let me know in the comment section down below, are you going to be enjoying Tales of Xillia Remastered when it comes out? Are you skipping it? Is it going to be your first time? Are you excited to dive back into it? Do you wish Xillia 2 was part of it? I really do, because, you know, you've got most of the assets, the world, the characters, the battle system, and everything else in between already included in it. Maybe it's the next remastered project and we might be getting it sooner than you think. Who knows what the plans may be. I'm going to be playing on PS5. Very excited. Let me know your thoughts in the description down below. A little bit of a selfish video on this one because we usually do Final Fantasy, Square Enix, but we like to branch out to RPGs, and with this being one of my first and favorite Tales games, of course, I'm going to cover it here on the channel, so I'm interested to hear your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.